Who you're playing up top? Gabriel Jesus? There are rumors that he is gonna be back for that game. Or you play Sterling as a number 9. You're really gonna play Sterling as a number 9? Because for me, that spot for attack is for Havertz at the moment. We don't have a better striker. You could arguably say we have, but we don't. Havertz at least causes chaos and makes good runs. I know I sound like a top gunner from last year, but if that makes any sense, you kind of could get there. Trossard in the 9 if Jesus is out. So Trossard in the 9. Who you're starting at left wing then? Sterling or Martinelli? Because for me, as controversial it sounds, it should be Sterling. For me at least. Yeah, see? Sterling as well. So you would go into the game. Wait. Let's see. Wait. Wrong one. This one. Let's see. Arsenal, right? Let's go. We would play 4-3-3, right? We would play it like this, right? So you would play it like... So wait. How you rename them? Ah! I got it. So you would play it like it would be like... It would be Raya. So who is gonna be a left back for you? Calafiori or who? Who is left back for you? You're gonna play Timba, so it's gonna look like that, right? That will be easier. 29, that would be... Odegaard and the attackers, so it would be Sterling, Bossard and Saka. Okay. So it would look for you like this. So you would play it like this, right? I'm getting this right at the moment, right? You would play the team like this. Raya, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, White, Partey, Havertz, Odegaard, Sterling, Trossard, Saka. So you would play it like this, right? I got that properly, right? It would be like this, basically. You would play the team like this. So who you're subbing off? Because if this happens, right? If Jesus isn't fit, we don't have a striker. This hair flick looks a good... basically. But... Hansi Flick as manager. As manager, I would love Inzaghi, I'm not gonna lie. Because again, I'm generally starting to believe I should do a stream where I talk about Arsenal's potential of playing maybe 3 at the back. Like we did when Arteta just came in. Just saying. Because that could actually be... Wait, let me redo the camera. That could actually be a very interesting conversation and discussion that actually could happen. But overall, let's be real. Let's just say we start like this, right? Jesus isn't fit, he cannot play. How are you making substitutions then? At some point. Because only way I can see this is putting Havertz at striker, for example, if Trossard comes off, and Jorginho goes in that number 8 role, for example. If you want to sub off Sterling or Saka, you have to sub on Martinelli. And that's about it. We don't have any other substitutions. You could sub on only defenders then. That's about it. Martinelli, Calafiori, and Timber. You're starting Timber as our left back. You just said that. How can you sub on Timber? You said Timber at left back. Move Kai further up and play 2 up top in position. To be honest, in this instance with the double pivot, why don't we just play it like this? Wait. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. This. You want to see it like this? Like genuinely like this? Move Kai further up and play 2 up top. We could play 4-1-2-1-2 diamond even properly here. If we wanted to, obviously. Like, for example, like this, then put them out wide. Thomas Partey goes... We could play it like... We could play 4-4-1-1 even, if we wanted to. Like, properly, 4-4-1-1. We could play it like this. Put it like this in a way. Like, we could try it like this as well. Looks like a penis, by the way, but it is what it is. Don't get me demonetized, YouTube. Even though I'm not monetized whatsoever. But we could play it like this, 4-4-1-1. Even at that, it actually could work. 4-4-1-1 actually would work. The thing is, the way they play it, I don't know it would be sustainable for Arsenal. That is the big thing. For me, the biggest I can see, play like this. Saka, and play with double pivot, basically. And instead of, where's Bossard? And play it like this with double pivot, and just Thomas Partey sits back and he just sits here somewhere. It actually could work as well, because for me it actually would be more sustainable in that sense. It would give us more defensive protection in that instance, because they will come at us. Pause. But they have very, very physical and very fast midfield. And that is a big worry for me. Because like those Bissoumas and Sissokos and whoever they still have there, they would run over us in that instance. That is for me the biggest worry at the moment. So playing, for example, 4-2-3-1 also wouldn't be the worst situation in that instance, if you think about it. That actually could work as well. So the biggest question is how we would shape up, because most likely he's gonna go 4-3-3 and he's gonna put Havertz in the number 8. We're gonna look like this most likely, based on how everything works, and we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna as that number 10, right? As that number 10, we're gonna have Trossard most likely. That is the only way I can see this. I like formation of Emery where he goes between 4-2-3-1. Exactly, that is the case. But Arteta doesn't play like that. He switches 4-3-3 and 4-4-2 or 4-5-1 actually. At some points even. The thing for me is, why don't we play like this under Mikel Arteta? Now Thomas Partey, 29, hair flick. Now this, right? Now if you think about this actually, right? Play it like this. This here, this here, this here. Put him there, put him there. Do this. Where is... let's just say, play it like this maybe. Why don't we try something like this, for example? Why don't we try something like this? 5 at the back, we can overlap, we can control possession, we're not gonna get hit on counters, our defense is quick, fast and defensively enough. That could also resolve our midfield issue in a way, if you think about it actually, because our defensive amount of defensive players we have actually should get utilized somehow. That's the thing, I also want to see this, because Mikel Arteta used to play this when he just came in. Something like, I wouldn't mind something like this, genuinely. I legitimately wouldn't mind something like this. Like 5-2-3 or whatever, 3-4-3 or whatever it's called. Allow Sterling and Saka to start inside, not needing to hold. Exactly. It would allow quite a bit for our team. And Partey can drop deep if needed to make that fourth defender or whatever. Odegaard can distribute the ball. Okay, let's switch them around, whatever. He needs Saka to have and Ben White to have the love triangle, but still. I generally believe that also could be the case. It actually could work because we used to play like this. Legitimately, we used to play like this. Although we played 4-3-4 under Emery and we played also under Mikel Arteta, we played like 5-3-2 or something like that. Even at worst, you can play 5-3-2, and even then it works, in a way, actually. It works even then. But you need Rice to play the... In a way, yes, but we don't have rice at the moment. That is the big thing. That is the big thing. So if we play like if we play 5-3-2, for example, then yeah, you need rice, and that is the big thing. If we play it like this, and you need in that instance rice for me. That is the big thing. We need rice to play this system. But we didn't have rice 5 years ago when we played this system, and it worked like a charm. We had Jaka, we had even, then I don't even remember anymore. That Arsenal squad has been erased from my memory almost for good, but you get what I mean. If we play like this, it actually wouldn't be bad. If we play 3-4-3, it actually would look like something like this. 3-4-3 also doesn't look bad. Let's get it straight. Like, it doesn't look that bad. It gives us defensive cover. And it gives us also offensive. But if we have rice, then how it would look even if we had rice? It means Odegaard gets benched, or how do you envision this? You think we're gonna play like this, for example? Havertz and Saka as strikers, Odegaard there, and then we do this? You think something like this? 5-2-1-2 type of situation. Do you think something like this, Peppa? Because that also for me seems very decent. In a way, I'm not gonna lie. Because that, again, it gives us the chance to overlap and go deep. In this instance, we could even push them up ahead here. That means they can make their triangle even here. If he pushes up here, Calafiori can go on the wing, Rice can push up here, Partey goes here. We still could do this. And to be honest, we have all the defensive capabilities to need to cover this. It actually could work. It actually would, it would actually work. Especially, let's just say, if Havertz drops in these pockets, for example, right? It would need the defender to follow him. It would allow Saka to make the deep runs in here. Maybe if Havertz goes here to get the ball, Rice can make a run, and then Calafiori can overlap to give two passing options and everything. It actually could work as a charm. It actually could. Exactly. I kind of wish we tried this, but Mikel Arteta obviously is very stubborn, and I think unless he goes and we get a manager like Amorim at Spurs, right? At Spurs, at Sporting, who plays 3 at the back at many times, or Inzaghi, who for Inter plays 3 at the back many times, we are not gonna see this at Arsenal. But for me, somehow I feel that the way Arteta has signed players, it's actually primely built in a way to play 3 at the back. Which is very weird to say, but it actually could be the case, and it actually is the case in a way. And Calafiori would be our Guardiola. To be honest, Calafiori has the attacking ability, so he could be. And to be honest, if Saka goes here, White can go up. And to be honest, since we play even with 2 center backs at times, Timber can go in White's spot. So Saliba and Gabriel go here, and Timber can be that, and they can make even a square technically here. They don't even have a triangle. They can make a square here. If we even play like this and stuff like that, it has lots of advantages. And defensively, we actually would look very, very solid in that instance, if you think about it. We would look very solid defensively. Because it would look something like this. Why, sorry, Calafiori, Rice. Well, it would look something like this in a way. We could even drop him back deeper and to make it like this. It actually looks... Somehow, I actually really, really like it. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really like it. Calafiori should already be on 1 goal in less than 90 minutes player. But yeah, Odegaard messed it up big time. If he gave that pass properly, to be honest, let's be real. Ozil makes that pass. Cazorla makes that pass. Rosicki makes that pass. The only one who doesn't make that pass is actually him. That is the big case from our playmakers we have had over the years. That is the big thing here. De Bruyne makes that pass with his eyes closed, pretty much. So, yeah, it's quite interesting, to be honest, this speculation. I actually like this type of thing. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Anyhow, I think on that note, I'm gonna slowly sign out. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new around here, of course, smash more thumbs ups and all that stuff. Subscribe. Thank you for being active in the chat. Big up Pepper, BX Gunner, Nick, and Nathan in the chat. Everyone who dropped by. Big up Coach in the chat as well. Thank you for watching this in a playback. Leave your comments what you think. Take care, stay safe, have a great weekend. See you all tomorrow. Just let's decide on what we could actually do there. I have few ideas, but we'll see. Big up everyone, take care, have a nice evening.